Welcome, everybody, to another stream. I am your boy, FredMister 2000. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. So today is going to be a bit of an unconventional stream. Unfortunately, we're not going to be playing any games today, like I said I was going to do, because I have a league game for Warhammer that I'm going to be going to in like 2 hours. But I wanted to do something at least. More importantly, I wanted to show you guys something. This is an orc power claw, bro. Oh yeah, dude, this shit is so fucking big. It's so beautiful, bro. Holy shit. So in Warhammer, orcs like to use this thing called a power claw. So like this guy, for instance, he has his power. It's a bit blurry to see, I know. Apologies, but he has his own power claw. And a friend of mine, he said he could print this out. I give him $50. You assemble it, and this, dude, this shit is fucking sturdy too. Like, he was the same guy that printed me out all the terrain for Warhammer, and I really like the material he uses from his 3D printer. So, you know, I was like, dude, yeah, if he prints this out, it's gonna look so fucking good. And yeah, oh, look at the pistons. Oh, that's so beautiful, man. Fuck, it's hot. All right, so I went to the store as soon as I grabbed it from him, because I just grabbed it from him like an hour and a half ago. And I got some spray paint, because we're gonna do a little bit of the arts and crafts today. So obviously this thing cannot be hand painted, so we're gonna be spray painting it on the stream. Will it be painted? Oh yeah. Oh, we're painting this shit. Yeah. So funny enough, when I was talking to him about this, I was also jokingly saying like, yo, I could be like this guy named Old Baeli or Commissar Yarick, who's like the orc's favorite enemy to fight against. He's like a grumpy old man, but he's like well known in the orc community, and he recently got like a fake out death. They kind of killed him off in the story, never got pissed about that. And then later there was another short story that came out alluding to his death being fabricated. And then an hour after I talked about the whole, you know, I talked to the homie about printing this out for me so I can dress up like him. Guess who got a new model? Officer Yarick. So hold on. Or Commissar Yarick. This fella right here. Yeah. Oh, 100%. We're gonna be dressing up like this dude. So that's his newest model. So it doesn't look, so this is obviously like looks different than his. So we could still paint it like him, you know, like his shit. So it's gonna be primarily red with kind of like a darkish gunmetal on this area right here, and then silver for the claw mark. So I ran out of steel spray paints and I didn't have red spray paint, so I went to go grab it. I was worried it was gonna be too hot to do this, but it's actually not too bad over here. It was like swelteringly hot over at the hobby store, but you know, since I live next to a beach, it's not cold, but it's cool enough to spray paint. Because you don't want to spray paint when it's hot. Otherwise, when you spray paint it, the spray paint will dry up before it hits your model, and when that happens, it creates like a frosting effect. So basically, it makes it look it makes it look like sandpaper. It gets all bumpy, like you dropped in it a bunch of like dust and rocks and shit. It's all bumpy and gross. So that's why you don't want to spray paint when it's too hot. Roni, welcome. What do you think? Look at this thing. It's so beautiful. Oh, whoa! So we're gonna be spray painting this thing, fellas. I also got a couple things. So recently I painted, like, I like to call them my Mexican orcs, which are like the Mexican orcs, and I got these cactus bits. So I'm gonna put them on this big old base right here and spray paint all of them, and then put them on the mini bases. So probably can't do that one on stream, but we'll see. So you got this thing right here, Gorilla Mounting Putty, really good for painting and other projects. So if you want to like quickly do something and be able to like take it off, you want to use this. So it's really good for like painting segments and shit. So it's on there like that, because if I glue it, then it might be bad. See, 6, no problem on it. Now make one of those toy grabby claws to be able to grab and use it. I mean, if I know what I'm doing, I think I should be able to grab stuff with this. Maybe I can get like something that's like kind of grippy right here, like some grippy rubber. So when I grab something, it grabs it. So let's see if I can. Whoa! Let me just. The fucking arm is too big. Ah! And it's as easy as that, ladies and gentlemen. I got water all over my fucking mic. It's fine. It's fine. Woo. I'm trying to air out my garage as much as I can. You know what? What are we doing? Hold on. We're doing orc shit. We need the orc flag up. This ain't no damn StarCraft song. What the fuck? Alright, where was I? Goon with the orc claw. You guys, you know what the orc claw is for, right? It's for bisecting motherfuckers in half. I don't want my Venus Maximus to be anywhere near that shit. All right, so a cool thing is this thing is actually, it's very easy from what I've seen to disassemble this thing, because if you see, there's like nuts and bolts on here. And while the nuts and bolts are, you know, they're made out of whatchamacallit, resin or filament, just like the whole thing is. It's not too hard to disassemble it. In fact, he gave me this thing right here. It's specifically made to disassemble the power claw. So all we got to do is take off the claws so I can spray paint them silver, and then spray paint the rest of it red. And then what I could do is also take off all the nuts, or all the bolts, and then spray paint the bolts silver as well, so it'll look cool, you know? It'll have some cool like paint separation or color separation, so everything won't look all samey, you know? A thing that's very common is you want to have like good paint separation, and you have to use like a color wheel to make sure shit looks good. Like, if you use a color that looks kind of similar to your other color, then stuff isn't really gonna pop out, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to use, say, red with yellow, unless red and gold is good. Maybe like red and orange isn't that good. You know what I mean? So. Oh. Hold on, camera broken. Just. Filthy human. Whoa. I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun with this shit. This is the way where I'm not like in the way here. Good times, fellas. Good times. All right, let me see if I can work on this and then show you guys what I'm doing. Let's see. Maybe like the roaming camera? Should be working. There we go. There we go. Now, you guys should be able to see what I'm doing. There we go. Then I just have to have the camera up and running. There we go. All right. So, gonna try to disassemble this and hopefully not fuck it up, to say the least. You know what I mean? Can you guys see it? Yeah, you guys can see it. I do have some power tools so I can like screw this out hella fast, but this is still like a plastic screw, so I don't want to like mess it up. Those. There's a little bit of lube on here, so makes it go on pretty easily. Alright, so that's what the inner part looks like. It's actually a great thing to show you guys. That's what the inside looks like. So there's like a spring somewhere in here that lets it move up back and forth. So. I don't think we need to take this whole thing off, do we? So what's that held up? Oh, I see. Damn, it kind of sucks. We have to kind of take the whole thing off. There might be a way I could, like, take this off without screwing the whole thing up. Try. That's gonna go right there. I mean, that's B2. I don't really need a... There's like 3 screws, B1 through B3, so shouldn't be that hard. Is there a way I can get to that? That's screwed on tightly. Fuck. I might have to take the whole thing off. Not want to do this, but oh well. Big ass screw too. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. That one might be a little hard to get to. Can I get to without fucking it up? Nope. There for now. Ah, bro, look at the size of this fucking claw, fellas. Big as my fucking forearm, bro. You gotta love fucking orc technology. Alright, where was I? So I need to look at a picture real quick. Alright, computer, I'm gonna search something up. Do not fucking crash, please. So, I mean, honestly, yeah. I can, like, spray this whole thing like silver, to be honest. Call it a day. What does the other side look like? Or is that section? Let me do. No, it looks like the fucking. Looks like it's fucking red. How's that? Yeah, if it's ever loud or too quiet, let me know. Or Warp. Yeah, so it's fucking. Alright, so I'm just really looking at it because I don't know what we can do with this. So it looks like in most pictures, if we're going by the orc claw, right? A majority of it is red, and then the claw section is silver, of course. But I'm just wondering what this portion is. Would this be silver as well, or would this be black? I think it might. I think this might be red. Sorry, red like the rest of this, and then this steel is just straight silver. So we're gonna have to take this part off. There we go. Yeah. This is all gonna be silver. And then what we can also do is kind of try to put these bad boys back. So the nuts can also get painted silver. So I don't have to wait on that. Trouble is, I'm probably gonna need some lube to put these bad boys back in. Fuck. Alright, whatever. If anything, I might hand paint these nuts silver. Because it might fuck up with the threading on these. Today I'll do Hollow Knight. Fred looks over the side. No, you ain't. Oh yes, the average FredMister side quest. Alright, I'm gonna spray paint the silver right now. This ain't no damn StarCraft music. Fuck at that blowhole. Alright. Where's my spray paint? There it is. I need to get some more mass. Maybe like a dust mask or something. Go. See, that was quick. I'll let that dry a little bit. Let me see if I can show you guys. I might give it another once over with the silver, but it's kind of hard to see it. It's definitely silver looking. So hopefully just one, maybe like 2 coats of silver. You beat Hollow Knight? Good shit, bro. Now bro can stop fucking losing his McFucking mind every 2 seconds. Try to carefully throw this shit to the side. Why is Sonic music just playing now, bro? I asked for Warhammer. Asked for a Warhammer, get Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, can I just take this off? I'll be damned, I can. Just like that. enough. Big ass bolt, bro. Damn. All right. Let's take these bad boys off. Like a big ass puzzle, fellas. I witnessed tragedy after tragedy in Hollow Knight. Truly peak. Yeah. Again, I want to apologize to you guys because, like, you know, obviously we meant to play. I think today I said I was gonna play Hollow Knight and Resident Evil, which I really do want to play. Hollow Knight do be on some bullshit though, so I completely understand Paladin when he fucking rages. All right, but you know it just happens. It shit sucks. So, all right, I'm gonna spray paint these real quick. Watch after this while I'm gone. That thing's fucking wet as shit. All right. Hydrate, Fred. I'm gonna kill myself. How do you guys suffer in Hollow Knight? I can't. Bro's really suffering from success right now. All right, we're gonna try spray painting the red now, see how it works. So we got the claws right here. You guys can see. Oops. Looking pretty snazzy. So we're gonna try out the red now and see how that goes. All right, BRB. go. Ah, yeah. That is a perfect red color. It's exactly what we wanted, fellas. Look at that. Immaculate. I want to protect those things. Nice. All right, so we're essentially just gonna spray paint the rest of this all red. So actually, it should be pretty easy because if I put on my hand, I just spray paint the whole thing while I'm wearing it. Woo! Yeah. Man's getting fucking tired from spray painting. think that's good enough, fellas. Look at that. All right, it's all spray painted red. This section, I'm gonna need to screw off so I can spray paint it black. But in the meantime, we let this bad boy dry here. Then what I can do with this, I just realized what I can do with these bolts is just hold it down like that and then just spray paint it silver. Mind making yourself louder? Yeah, sure. How's that? Can you guys hear the background music? I don't want to make it too loud because then you guys will start hearing it. I think it's home main camera. There we go. Bugs in your pox are low-key haters. And almost unfollowed. That would have been crazy. But yeah, progress on this is going very, very, very fucking fast right now. I'm very glad I decided to go the spray painting route and not the do everything by hand route. Because it wouldn't look anywhere near as good. And it would have taken so much fucking longer. So this thing, we'll spray paint that as well. Actually, you know what? I think I might make this black. So this section right here black, because I think it'll make the thing like pop out a little bit more, you know? A little bit of black won't hurt. So we'll save those for later. We're gonna make these pistons silver as well. Should be pretty easy. Just stick my finger in it, call it a day. Yep. This might be a little harder because I'm gonna spray paint this section silver and then this section, the ball section, red. So what I'm probably gonna do is just manhandle this shit and then fucking spray paint it like that. But my big ass hand covers it all. Worst case, it'll have a cool effect. Because, like, think about it. These are orcs we're talking about who painted this red. So, if any of the steel seeps through, then it'll look fucking cool. Because it's like an orc who did it, you know? All right, so we got a number of things. This we're gonna leave unpainted. In fact, I think this thing's one of the most important pieces. I think. Don't really have an instruction manual, so we're going with what we got. All right, we're gonna let this dick thing dry out, so then so I can manhandle it without the paint getting put on my hand or getting taken off by my hand. All right. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty good strat. Look at that. Hey, if I don't know how to put this together, worst case, I can just talk to my homie about if he has the building it again instructions. I probably could have asked him if he could just leave it unbuilt, but this kind of works out better because, like, I disassembled it, but honestly, I didn't really need to disassemble it that much. Filter on, looks like a shit ton of Cheeto dust. Filter off, looks like you just murdered somebody. Yeah, there was one time I had when I was on my ship in the Navy, I had to paint an entire corridor red. And I got a bunch of paint on my hands. And when I left my ship, you have to, like, there's like guards on the outside of the ship, and you have to, like, salute a flag before you leave. So when I left the ship, it looked like I had a shit ton of, like, blood all over my arms and shit. It looked like I just, like, killed a man with my bare hands, and everybody was staring at me, bro. Like, yo, Clark, you good, bro? Bro, look at this fucking hand right now. It's like so sticky with silver, bro. All right, so there's not that much spray painting left over. In fact, a lot of this stuff is probably already dried by now, because the primer dries on pretty quickly. So